Just learned Minnesota and the Twin Cities suing the Trump administration.
Court documents filed by the state argue that the widespread federal immigration operation is a federal invasion of the Twin Cities. It comes as protests continue in Minneapolis and across the country after an ICE officer shot and killed Renee Good last week. Homeland Security leaders say they're ramping up immigration operations in Minnesota, sending hundreds more federal officers there.
White House officials say they're standing by the agent who shot Good, claiming he acted in self-defense. But congressional Democrats are threatening to block Homeland Security funding if there isn't a transparent investigation into that deadly shooting.
Here in Central Texas, we've seen several demonstrations against ICE in the wake of that shooting in Minneapolis. Today, Travis County prosecutors confirmed 5 people were arrested after protests in downtown Austin on Saturday night.
KVUE's Brianna Perez was at the Travis County Jail last night as some protesters were released. She's back there today. And Brianna, you just heard from APD about the police response to all this.
Yeah, that's right, Ashley. Mark, within just the last 30 minutes, a spokesperson with APD did let us know that their officers made 4 arrests on Saturday, 3 people for obstructing a highway and 1 for interfering with police duties. Now, here last night, a group hosted a vigil for Renee Good, but they were also here waiting for those that were arrested to be released. And I was able to catch up with 2 of them upon their release, and they did tell me that this whole thing was unexpected, but they say that it was worth it. Now, in multiple areas across Central Texas, people protested against ICE operations on Saturday. In the evening, groups protested near the J.J. Pickle Federal Building downtown. Now, this later led to a tense confrontation between demonstrators and police. Officials with the county attorney's office tell me 5 people were arrested. Isu Gutierrez says he was one of them and was charged with obstructing traffic. He says it was his first time getting arrested. Still, he says he stands by what he did.
None the slightest. I do not regret my actions whatsoever. I don't want to experience that cell again, but it's not going to stop me from standing up for what I believe is right.
On Saturday, Governor Greg Abbott posted about the downtown protests online, writing, quote, Texas Department of Public Safety not putting up with defiant protesters, end quote. Now, APD also told us its officers to use pepper balls to help control crowds on Saturday.